Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 28 of the May Daily Draws. So let's see what message we get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Celtic Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch Beltane Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. And I think we had this yesterday. We had this recently. Yesterday or the day before. It's the Page of Swords. So we're still looking into things. We're still exploring where we're going next. We're still getting the information that we need. We're making a new start on something, making plans, learning something, discovering something, getting the enlightenment and the nature, the enlightenment, and a sense of the nature of the circumstances that we're in and how we to tackle that. And as I said, when we had this call before, I said about the birds in formation and getting our thoughts moving in one direction, getting our thoughts organized, and putting together, focused, moving in a certain direction rather than haphazard and confused, getting that clarity of thought. So we still got that energy there. Which is good. So this card is coming back just to say that, yes, carry on doing that. Get the information you need. Gain that, seize that moment of clarity. Attain that moment of clarity. Get yourself to a position where you can have that clarity of mind. They're practically floating, but they're on this tower. They're high up. Get that higher perspective. Get that overview. Get that, because sometimes when you're in the midst of it, you don't always see everything because you're surrounded by all the activity and chaos and various things around you, and it's confusing. So you need to rise above that. So you need to get to that higher perspective to get a clearer view. I mean, look at the clear sky and the sun there. The head is in the sun, almost getting that illumination and that enlightenment that they need, as to that clarity, as I said, that clarity of thought that they need. And that's what's the energy of the card today is back with that. Is getting a clear sight of the way forward and how we can make the plans. This is not necessarily the full plans formulated. This is the beginning of getting those plans together. I don't think you've got to have everything done all at once, but it's the beginning of the process. You're beginning to get an idea as how you can, the steps you need to take to sort something out. It's the beginning of that stage, the beginning stage of that. But you begin to get those first steps and how you can sort a certain thing, and then how that will lead then to sorting another thing out, and then you begin to formulate the steps you need to take because you've got a more clearer mind, and you're also perhaps getting vital information that will help you do that. Maybe you've been unsure about what steps you could take. Well, maybe you need to look into that. And maybe as you get more information, it becomes clearer that maybe you've got more opportunities and steps that you can take than you realized. So it's getting that information, getting a clearer understanding, getting that clearer mindset that you can tackle and formulate a strategy for what you need to do. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with it this time. B. It's a new one. Not had this one before. B. So you get the sense of you'll be able to get to work like the bees, like the worker bees, and collect. The bees go around collecting the pollen and the things that they need. It's like almost getting the information, going around getting the information that you need from various sources, maybe not just one. They go from flower to flower. So that's the first thing I get with that, as in tying it in with the Page of Swords. Let's read a little phrasing at the bottom. Don't drink all of life from one flower, for there are many to taste and many to explore. So it's that exploration, sense of discovery, and don't just focus on maybe we're limiting ourselves by the options that we've got. Maybe we've got more options than we realize, and we need to perhaps expand and explore things, and maybe discover options that we didn't realize. That's part of the exploration, the discovery, getting that new information that we need. Not just going it from one familiar source that we always go to, but perhaps trying, looking different places, thinking new ways, thinking outside the box, and we might find something that we wouldn't have realized if we hadn't explored outside the box or gone to a new source or something that will help us, that we'll think, that's an interesting idea, and we can explore that further. So it's that discovery, exploration, learning new things, trying new things, not just going to the familiar, not just sticking to one flower like the bee doesn't. It goes from flower to flower and seeing, tasting each one. So we maybe need to be willing to explore a little bit, go on a bit of an adventure. But if we have to do that and tackle that with a clearer mind and a greater understanding, we will be able to formulate our plans and take the steps that we need to take. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow at the midweek point with day 29. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.